Okay, hi KJ. First of all, nice to meet you. What are your thoughts about the game this evening?
I think that both teams competed really well. Coming into this game, I knew it was going to be a hard game just because we have three of the stronger Americans on both teams. We know y'all are going to rebound. We know y'all are big like us, so it's going to be a fight all the time. So I feel like we competed. Like it was a really good game all the way down to the end of the game. So I feel like it was a lot of competition on the floor. So, what do you think went wrong in the game to see, like, for at the end of the game that you didn't win, but what do you think went wrong throughout the game and then towards the end of the game?
I think throughout the course of the game, it was definitely a battle. Both teams were fighting really hard, going back and forth, and I think the biggest difference was towards the end, we just couldn't finish. You guys made some really great stops down the stretch, and we couldn't execute on the offensive end.
Going into the championship, or the Greek championship, how do you feel about your team right now so far?
There are definitely some things that we need to make improvements on, particularly our zone defense. We tried it a little bit today, along with some other things on defense, but that's something that we definitely need to work harder in practice so we can implement it into the games.
For me, I feel like that our team, we have a strong team. Like we're similar to y'all's team, a lot similar to y'all's team, because like we like to run and y'all like to run. But I feel like it's games where we don't run, and it makes it so much harder because we're not a half-court offensive team. So like the running game and transition game is what we do the most. So I think going into the championships and playing against other teams, we're gonna have to run and compete that way, and stop other teams from running, because that's what everybody's trying to do now, because you can see you can run on people now. So yeah. I feel like going into the championships, we both teams need to compete. I feel like we can see each other because we are good teams, and I feel like we'll be okay. Yeah. I like Greece a lot. It's very Americanized. It's not slow. That's the biggest thing for me. It wasn't like, okay, I'm in a village or anything. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to see, and the people are very nice, I feel like. So.
We're from a village, unlike you guys, so you probably noticed that when you had to drive out there. So we're a little bit more isolated, but during the warmer months, it's very peaceful. We're really close to the beach. It's beautiful, and we're not far enough where we can't just get into Athens, get into the city. So there is a lot to do. It's nice.